Good morning, friends. Welcome to the SBI Securities Daily Morning Podcast. Today, in this podcast, we will cover global market updates, key corporate development, economic events to track, institutional promoter activity, and what should be our trading and investment strategy for the next few weeks. Moving on to what happened yesterday in the Indian market. So, yesterday we saw Nifty again scaling a new lifetime high of 20,110 level in the opening trade, and then later on we witnessed the profit booking across the mid cap and small cap pack. So yesterday, at the end of the day, we have seen selling in the stocks of sector like auto, energy, and metals. The broader market, especially Nifty mid cap 100 and small cap 100, closed with a cut of 4%. So many mid cap, small cap stocks from public sector enterprises like railways and defense were down to the tune of 8 to 10%, and this was mainly led by the profit booking and at the same time rumors of basket selling by one of the funds due to some front running scam. Anyway, Nifty and small cap, mid cap and small cap were due for the correction, and the market was looking for a reason or two for the profit booking. Yesterday, Nifty IT was the key gainer in the key indices, and we saw gains of nearly 1% in Nifty IT indices, and Nifty Pharma closed with a minor gain. Let's see what happened in the global market yesterday. So, US market yesterday were mixed with Dow Jones ending at flat levels, whereas Nasdaq and S&P were down to a tune of 1% and 0.6% respectively. The correction in Nasdaq was mainly due to the cut in 2% Apple share price post launch of a new iPhone 15. US market is keenly awaiting the US CPI inflation data for the month of August, which will be released today evening as per the Indian Standard Time. Expectations are that the inflation data for the month of August will be to the tune of 0.6% increase on month basis and 3.6% on year or YOY basis from the and this will be led mainly due to the increase in fuel prices. Another key trigger which US market will be looking today evening is the earning from Adobe. US markets were also down to the tune of 0.4% yesterday, taking cues from the US market. Today, Asian market seems to be opening on a cautious note, again taking a cue from US and European market. As we talk today, GIFT Nifty is trading flat close to the 20,073 levels. Now moving on to the which are the key economic data that were released yesterday evening in a domestic market. Yesterday the CPI inflation number came in at 6.83% for the month of August as compared to 7.44% in the month of July. Kindly note that the inflation number for the month of July were at highest in the 15 month. Food inflation, which accounts for nearly half of the overall consumer price basket, rose nearly 10% compared to 3% in the previous month, mainly led by higher prices of vegetables, cereals, milk and milk products. Another key data that was released in the domestic market was IIP. So industrial production grew by 5.7% in the July against the expectation of 5% by the street. So overall, favorable data in terms of CPI and IIP indicate that RBI may maintain the status quo in its upcoming October monetary policy meeting. Another key data which will act as an input for RBI will be the US Fed outcome, which is due on the 20th of September. Another key data to track is basically crude oil. So crude oil continue to trade with near the $90 per barrel. Kindly note this is at almost 10 month and then moving on to the currency. So USD INR yesterday was trading at 82.92 level, stronger by 11 paise, and dollar index was flat at 105 levels. India VIX overall was up by 3% at and is trading at 11.7 level. Kindly note India VIX was up by 5% day before yesterday also. In terms of fund flow, yesterday foreign institutional investors were seller to the tune of 1047 crore and domestic institutional investors were buyer to the tune of 259 crore. Overall, if I have to sum up what is the pitch report soon seems to be the neutral from a global sentiment perspective, and from an Indian market equity market perspective, it looks like Indian equity market will consolidate for next few trading sessions with stock specific action during the day. Now let's move on to the what are the which are the key news and key actionable which we need to focus on. The first development is yesterday there was a rumor uh, uh, that the GST of 10% will be levied on the diesel vehicles in India, and post clarification of Union Minister, Honorable Union Minister Nitin Gadkari. I think it has been clearly stated that there is no intent of taxing diesel vehicle by additional 10% of GST, and hence one should ignore this rumor and don't get into the short selling trap. Another key development is on NTPC. So NTPC has commissioned 800 megawatt of Telangana thermal power plant. With this, NTPC's installed capacity has gone up to 57,838 megawatt. That's a marginally positive for NTPC. Infosys has tied up with the Star Group, one of the Europe's largest retailer and distributor of building material, to establish a state-of-art data center in Denmark, which will serve as a foundation to drive technological advancement with an AI-first approach powered by Infosys Topaz. So that's a positive development for Infosys. KEC International has secured a new order to the tune of 1,000 crore from various businesses. So that's a marginally positive for KEC International. GMR Power and Urban Infra has increased its stake from 82% to 100% in GMR Smart Electricity Distribution from its subsidiary GMR Asset Generation for rupees 5 lakh. So again, GMR Power and Urban Infra will be under focus. Moving on to which are the key events which will be in the focus by the street. So as we have discussed, US CPI inflation data is due today evening, so that will be under focus. Japan inflation data will come out today. Moving on to the fund flow actions. So we have seen yesterday a block deal in L&T Finance. So we have seen BC Investment selling nearly 2.4 crore shares, and BC Asia Growth Fund selling nearly 4.6 crore shares. And all these shares were bought by various marquee investors like BNP Paribas, SBI Life Insurance, DSP, BlackRock Mutual Fund, Bajaj Allianz Life Insurance, and Axis Mutual Fund. So we have seen promoter buying in Usha Martin and Paisalo Digital, whereas we have seen selling by promoters of Som Distillery, Star Cement, and Ultratech. For further details on the stock specific action and fund flow driven action, one can refer to our morning update report, which is uploaded on SBI Securities website as well as Telegram channel. So overall, to sum up, what we can say is that market right now is in consolidation mode. We may see some stock specific action in the Indian stock market. One should focus on large cap, especially from sectors like banking, pharma, IT, and FMCG. So it's better to stay with the quality large cap businesses. Mid cap and small cap will consolidate in a near to medium term. They may correct to the near term support levels, maybe technically at 20-day DMA and 50-day DMA, and then from there on one can accumulate quality mid cap and small cap with an investment horizon of at least 3 to 6 months. Yeah, that's all for the day. Thank you. Good day.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.